I hate you! You're the one for me, Catradora fanfic. Am I okay? I should be asking you that, Catradora said as she was angry at me. I'm fine. We just need to find a way out, I said as she grabbed my hand and my head turned red to see her pissed. Why are you so reckless? I could have taken a few hits, you idiot. Well, I didn't want you to take the hits. It's if he was mad at me. That doesn't matter. We're in the woods, alone and lost. We only have each other to take care of, and you're here trying to act heroic and protect me? I wasn't trying. Forget it. Go do what you do, Catradora said as she tried to get comfortable inside the net. Catradora, why don't you use your claws to get out? I asked. Because, Adora, the ropes are too thick, not thin. She stared. I rolled my eyes to figure a way out. Adora, give up. We're stuck for now, Catradora said as she crossed her arms. Well, guess what, Catradora? I don't want to be here for the night in this net, I said, struggling. Minutes passed as I struggled to find a way out. I give up, I said as she sat in the net. Finally, it was sad to watch you fight the rope, she said. Now I'm back to square one with these feelings of annoyance. Catradora, are you tired? I'm just great, Adora, she said with sarcasm. Now what, are you mad? Because you can't see to take the hint that I don't need you to protect me? I choose what I want to do. Well, don't you care about how I feel? Of course I do. But there are my actions, my choices. Well, then put your actions on hold because I can take care of myself. Of course you can, I told her as I was calming down. I never asked for your help, and I never will, she snarled. Why do you have to be so stubborn all the time? I shouted. Because, Adora, I will never forgive you. What you did to me is unforgivable, she said as her eyes widened with a small tear coming out of her eyes. It's not like what you did is unforgivable. You tried to kill me. You would have done the same thing, she said as she crawled towards me. No, I wouldn't have, Catradora. Damn it, why couldn't you just stay in the Horde? You're just because they do bad things? A little, Catradora. They destroy homes and families. Well, Adora, I don't have a family, neither do you, so why should we care? I do have a family, Catradora, I said as our foreheads were touching. We still looked at each other with anger. What, those princesses? I already told you, Adora, they only want you because you're Shira, nothing else. Catradora, you're wrong. Oh yeah? Did they want you when they saw you as a Horde soldier? I stood frozen. I went back to my memories on when I met Glimmer and Bull. When they first saw me, they were ready to attack me, but then when I transformed to Shira, they took me in. Well, Adora, she said as she backed away. You don't know anything, Catradora. I know your whole life. I've known you your whole life, she said as she turned my head. Or am I wrong? She questioned. She wasn't wrong. She knew me my whole life. We grew up together. Adora, answer me! You're not wrong, Catradora, but I also know yours. You may know about my life, Adora, but you never knew how I felt, she said. Catradora, stop. I'm done arguing with you, she said as she turned her head. Catradora, you could have joined the rebellion, I said. I will not join the princesses. I will not join you. Fine, have it your way, I said as I went back to lay down. Why can't she join? I'm sorry for what I did. Why can't she see that? I went to her. I want to be with her to be with me. I want the old times, but I will never get that back. I know now. Because we both can't understand our feelings. We're mixed up. Later on, as the time passed, Catradora fell asleep. I couldn't fall asleep. I kept replaying our fight in my head. What, those princesses? I already told you, Adora, they only want you because you're Shira, nothing else. Catradora, you're wrong. Oh yeah? Did they want you when they saw you as a Horde soldier? Well, Adora, you don't know anything. I've known you your whole life. Am I wrong? Adora, answer me. You're not wrong, Catra, but I also know yours. You may know my life, Adora, but you never knew how I felt. What did she mean by that? I looked around and found a rock right behind Catra. I smiled as I went on top of Catra quietly and tried to grab the rock. I reached out my hand as I was almost there. Adora! Catra woke up as she moved her head, which hit my chin to move. I opened my eyes as much was locked with Catra. My leg between her legs, my other leg on the other side. So sorry, I said as I moved back. What were you gonna do to me? She shouted, all red. Nothing, I just wanted the rock behind. I was trying to not wake you up, I said as I felt my face getting heated. She turned around and saw the rock. She reached for it as she grabbed it and gave it to me. Now, why do you need a rock? She said as she got it out of her hand. For this, I said. I scraped the sharp rock on the rope as it was cutting it apart. We both fell as we landed on our backs. Ow! That's gonna leave a mark, Catra groaned. Damn, when did the ground get so hard? My back hurts so much, Catra snarled as she walked away. Catra, wait! What, Adora? Do you hate me? I asked. I need to know. Of course I hate you, Adora. I hate everything about you. I hate it when you're happy. I hate you, Adora. I hate you, she shouted. I felt tears coming into my eyes as I pushed them back. Well, you know what? I want to forget you. I want to forget everything about you. I want to forget how I was raised. I want to forget our friendship. I wish I never met you. Your existence, Catra. I shouted out as my anger took over. I looked at her to find her all in shock. I want to forget you, but I can't, I said, putting my head down. She stood quiet as I would hope she would respond, but I was able to see tears coming down her eyes. I can't because I love you. Those were my last words as I walked away with tears in my eyes. Bye, Catra, as I walked away, leaving a cat in the woods crying. Oh my god, why would you leave her? That's so sad. Like, this was the most, like, those last couple minutes were the most intense ones I felt for this book so far. Well, thank you guys, and now let's get on to the next one. Adora. Well, you know what? Well, you want to know what I want? I want to forget you. I want to forget everything about you. I want to forget how I was raised. I want to forget our friendship. I wish I never met your existence, Catra, she shouted at me, frustrated. I was angry, as my heart just took a shot, and my eyes were now wide. I want to forget you, but I can't, she said, putting her head down. I couldn't say anything. I want to say something, but my mouth wouldn't open as my voice was quiet. I felt the tears coming down my eyes as I was trying to hold them back, but I failed. I can't because I love you. Those were her last words as she walked away. Bye, Catra. I crashed to my knees as I sobbed. She left me again, I cried. Why does it hurt? Why does it hurt that she left? Why does my heart beat every time she's around? I love you. Oh, I don't love you. I hate you. I cried and I cried as I was alone in the woods. Catra, the voice sounded like Adora. Go away, Adora, I shouted with my head down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave you. She walked towards me. I didn't say anything as she walked towards me and hugged me. I love you, Catra, she said as she put her arms tight on me. This is not Adora! I pushed her off and kicked her. You are not Adora! Smart kitty, she said as it was the girl from before. Can't this girl take a hint? You're not allowed to call me that, I screamed. I can't go back home empty-handed, she smirked. Looks like you're going home empty-handed today, I smirked as she got angry. She ran at me as she tried to kick me. I grabbed her legs and flipped her over as I jumped on top of her back, and she fell forward. She went back and grabbed my leg as she threw me. I landed on my feet as I jumped on top of a tree. "Come out!" she shouted as I saw her looking around. I snickered as I felt my head get hit from behind. I fell off the tree. As the girl punched me, I fell. "The hell?" I shouted as I tried to get back up. "Kitten," she said as she put her leg on top of mine, as the other person next to her had ropes in their hands. "Ugh, again?" I was tied up as he carried me to some place. We passed by so many trees that I got tired and dizzy at the same time. "I have to keep my guard up, no matter what." "Well, looks who's back," he said. "You again! Why can't you people take the hint? Like, no, she doesn't like you. You, girl. I don't like you," I shouted. Josh slapped me as I was now pissed. "You're going to regret doing that," I said. "Looks like Adora isn't here to protect you anymore," he smirked. "She chose to do that. I never asked for her protection," I stated. He looked away from me and went to his people as the girl winked at me, looked at me soon as she left. "I'm going to kill him when I'm out of here." "Catra, are you here? Catra, Adora!" I see Adora running towards me with a smile on her face. "Adora, how are you here?" When they kidnapped me here suck. What? Okay. Let's skip that sentence. I do apologize. "Weirdo, now how do we get out of here?" "I don't know, but I did see an exit here," she said as she grabbed my hand and dragged me. Then the memory went into my head again. "I love you." As I felt my face get red, I thought it was here, she sighed. "Adora, did you mean it?" "Mean what?" she said innocently. "When you said you loved me, did you mean it?" I shouted a little aggressively. "Of course I did. I will always love you, Catra," she smiled. I didn't hate her smile now, but missed it. As I hugged her tightly, she hugged back. Sorry to interrupt the moment. I saw a person from behind as they shot an arrow from the back of Adora's heart. "No!" Adora fell from my arms. She was now in my arms as I cried. "Adora, please don't go again. Please don't leave me. Catra, be happy," Adora said as she put her hands up onto my cheek. "I want to be happy with you," I shouted as my tears kept calming down. "Catra, no, this isn't real. I'm dreaming. I'll wake up and you're going to be alive. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going to happen," I said as the tears kept coming down. "I love you." Those were her last words as her hand fell off my cheek and her skin felt cold. "Adora, no, 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 Adora, 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 I love you, please. Don't leave me again." I sobbed on her chest as I felt her air gone and not hearing her heartbeat. My tears were non-stop as the person I loved just died in my arms. "I'll kill them. They did this to you," I snarled. "I'll murder them all." Ha ha ha. I hear laughter from the corner of the room. "I will kill you, Josh," I said as I put Adora onto the ground gently and got up to see him face to face. "Oh, Catra," he smirked. "She's not even real." "I'm not real. This room isn't real. You're under a technology force of mine where I can play with your mind. Isn't that fun?" He snickered. "Fun? So it was funny for you to watch her die." "No, Catra. It was funny to watch you cry. To see your suffering brings me joy," he laughed. I punched him, but the hologram dissolved. I'm getting pissed about this. How dare he make a hologram of Adora? How dare he play with me and messed me up? Damn it, I just want Adora. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the video. It really means a lot to me. And if you guys could, please hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.